Okay, today we discuss about the internal architecture of the 8085. In the previous video we discussed about the different types of registers exist in 8085, but today we discuss about the internal architecture. This is the internal architecture of 8085. So first of all, students, it is clearly note that in any kind of processor there are basically three blocks are present. I tell you that in any kind of microprocessor, okay, there are basically internally three blocks are available. Number one is GPR, which is known as general purpose register. Number two is arithmetic logic unit section, which perform the addition, subtraction or any kind of mathematical operation performed. And number three is a very important part, which is the heart of any microprocessor, that is known as control unit. Okay, that is known as control unit or microprocessor control unit, MCU. Okay, microprocessor control unit also known as, but generally we know that the control unit, this is known as a control unit. So this is known as general purpose register. In this general purpose register, in the previous video we'll discuss about the general purpose register like accumulator B, C, D, E, HL, or different types of not programmable register like instruction register, etc. Arithmetic logic is a basically internal hardware. It is perform the all arithmetic operation and logical operation are performed. Okay, so in this diagram, okay, first of all, in this diagram, please see my mouse cursor properly, appropriately. So this right hand side part is basically a general purpose register. First of all, this is a temporary register. See that this is temp register. It is noted as a temp register. These W and Z register are used as when we operation, the stack operation are performed, and when we use the subroutine program. In the later video we will discuss about the elaborately about the what is a stack operation. So next is BC register. This all 8 means the 8-bit. This is D register, this is HL register, this is stack pointer, program counter. These all are the 16-bit register. These registers is also a 16-bit registers. Program counter is used for the to starting location of the program, from where the program is started. Stack pointer used for the stack location or the stack pointer location. This increment or decrement address latch is used for the when program counter is updated the new address, then this via this latch the address is divided in the two part, the lower address and the higher address. In the later video we will discuss about the addressing and the demultiplexing of this address bus. Basically in this video we only talk about that in a 8085 basically there are 16-bit address bus. Okay, everyone knows, or I will discuss in the previous video. And it is noted that between this 16-bit address, the higher address is unidirectional, but the lower address is a demultiplexed with the data bus also, because data bus is a 8-bit. That's why this pin is known as 87 to 80. Okay, this is 87 to 80. Okay, this is known as 87 to 80. Okay, so this is 87 to 80. I mark here that this is 87 to 80. It is 87 to 80. This is the purpose for used. Just a minute. Okay, now it is clearly shown that. So this is the address bus. Okay, this is lower order address demultiplexed with the data bus. This is also known as the demultiplexed address and data bus, which is used for address and data also, depending on the one pin status. In the later video we will discuss elaborately. Okay, so this is a unidirectional, but this is a bidirectional data bus. Okay, student, please note that this is a bidirectional. That's why this address this bus direction is both direction. Okay, both direction means the data comes out or the from this bus and goes to the memory, and processor to memory or memory to processor, vice versa. Okay, so this is a control unit. There are different types of, this is a master clock we connected. This X1 X2 are the pin of the microprocessor. So this is a clock out. So if microprocessor operate in a 2 MHz frequency or in a 5 MHz frequency, then we also provided the clock output from this here. This is a ready pin, this is a read bar write bar operation for the control for this microcontroller. This is address latch enable, this is status pin. In the next lecture we discuss about separately. I'll make a video for this pin description, IO/M bar. There are lots of pins are available, but today we only discuss about the block. So first, this is a block which is known as the GPR. general purpose register. And second block, this is known as the control unit, which is the heart or the brain of the any microprocessor, because all operation performed, if you any data the sending from this microprocessor to memory, or memory to microprocessor, or any data sending from this processor to the internal external world, like a keyboard or like a printer, like a display, then these all operations are performed by this control unit. Control unit only informs you when and how our operation will be performed. Okay, when and how. Okay, so this is a very important part in this 8085 microprocessor or any other microprocessors. So now this is a control, this is a arithmetic logic unit section. Here is the accumulator 8-bit. I already told about in the previous video that these are temporary register. One temporary register is associated here. This temporary register is used for stack operation, and this temporary register is used for arithmetic logic unit operation. This is a flag flip-flops, also 8-bit. This is arithmetic logic unit hardware block. This is basically a combinational circuit. Okay, the any kind of mathematical operation like a subtraction, multiplication, division can be performed here. And after perform the result comes out from this bus and present in this bus, and this bus is internally connected through this address bus. This is interrupt control pin. This is a serial control pin. Using this serial control known as SID and SOD, we can interface 8085 as a serial mode data transfer. In the next video we will discuss whole things, lots of things are we discuss about in each block separately. I make a video in each block separately. Okay, so this is a internal architecture of 8085. Okay, all student, please note it, be carefully, because this is very important for examinations and competitive exams also. Okay, so first of all, this is a general purpose register unit. This is arithmetic logic unit. This is arithmetic logic unit. This also known as is a part of the general purpose register. This is the general purpose register, and this is a control unit. This is address and data bus interfacing, and this is instruction decode and machine cycle. This instruction and machine cycle decoding is basically informs us how different types of instructions are decoded, and how microprocessors are known that this is addition instruction, this is a subtraction instruction. So this instruction decoder and machine cycle encoding unit encoded these our instruction to make and clear understand for microprocessor for its specific operation like addition, multiplication, or different types of data transfer. Okay, that's all for today.